Hey, it's been a very long update on the COVID tank build. So it's actually a whole new year. It's 2021 right now. So today, right, on today's video, it's gonna be a very short one. I'm actually just gonna walk you guys through on the COVID tank build and what are the corals that we actually added into this tank and what are things that you will see right now. Alright, so it's gonna be a very short video, I promise you guys, right? It's just going to be a update on the COVID tank build, and you guys have seen, right, we actually added in quite a lot of stuff into this tank. So I don't know, man, which side do we want to start? Let's go with this side then. So this side over here, right, we actually okay, let's see, we go from here. So over here we have the really nice elegance coral. So this guy has been with us since ever since the 25 gallon. It used to be there, a small guy. Right beside it, this little one over here, we actually got it from Supreme Corals recently only. And then I have no idea why I have this little small clove growing recently. I have no idea where they come from, but they just randomly appear there. I have another rose bubble tip anemone here, and over here I have this really nice purplish hammer. So the LPSs are not really opening up that much because when I take this video, right, it is about going 2 AM right now. I have another piece over here. This is one of my favorites that I believe I've shown you guys before. So it's the bicolor toxic hammer. And then right below here, we have a couple of frags of the Evie, which I've shown you before as well. And then finally, this little guy, right, is opening up a bit more. And I have my all-time favorite, the red Gaunipora. And right above me, I have this green finger ladder. And the toadstool, for the past few days, it's shedding, so when I take this video, kind of sad that it's shedding right now, but once it's done shedding, right, it's almost there already. The black film is actually off, so pretty soon you'll see them opening up again. I have another really nice rose bubble tip, and the amazing thing is that the little clownfish, my both vanilla and milkshake, right, actually started hosting this RBTA over here instead of the huge Xenia colony right above me. And over here I actually put a nice little frag of Gorgonian. So I believe this Gorgonian is a non-photosynthetic type, but then it usually opens up its polyps only when it's feeding time, but now at night I noticed that it opens up as well. The amazing huge clam is still doing really well. Okay, let's move over to this side. Okay, we have another frag of this purple hammer here. So this is also gotten from Supreme Corals. So here you can actually see the nice rose bubble tip, which with my vanillas there. And then right behind you, right, there is another rose bubble tip. So this is like the two very bubbly rose bubble tip. And then if we move down here, right, we have a couple of really nice blastomusa frags here. There's one here, there's one there. My Recordia, these are the Floridas that are actually growing really well. I have a small polyp here right now. And over here I have the really beautiful the toxic green frog spawn, and then there's another one here which is supposed to be more yellow based, but you can tell the difference between the two. Let's see what's next. Okay, a couple of interesting things over here, right? I actually started to do a little small torch garden over here. Right below, this is a very interesting frag here. This is a Euphilia cristata. So this over here is actually a short tentacle torch coral. On top here I have a very nice loomy green one. And over here, this is the Holy Grail torch that is doing really well. I believe it's going to be 2 hits already. I have really no idea, but Apparently it seems to be splitting right over here, and then the Australian black torch, which is kind of growing pretty fast. I got this guy ever since the older tank. And right above, right, we have another really tiny, I don't know if you guys can see or not, but let me see whether I can show it to you guys. Another smaller Japanese toadstool right here, and above it I have this really interesting green star polyp. Okay, let's move over here. Here I'll give you guys a better look to it. We have the Japanese green star the Japanese toadstool here, the really nice flowy green star polyp. Right below, the Australian Duncans. These guys, I've got him since the older COVID tank build. The older 25 gallon, and then right now he's actually growing a lot more already. The zoogardens are doing really well. I have the red people eater here, the green people eater here. I have a couple of these, they call it a fairy dust. I don't know if I can show it to you guys properly, but yeah, this is the fairy dust. And then I have the Captain America right behind. And if you move over back this way again, you will see this is, if I'm not wrong, this is the LA Lakers, the sunflower, and the blue agave. And just right behind you get the normal green star polyp, a couple of Yumas right below here, a couple of the normal strooms right below here, and I believe that is mainly all. So it's a pretty simple setup, I believe so. Alright, so this is actually how the front looks right now. This is the overall look of the tank with the large clam on this side, and then the LPSs, the little torch gardens up there, the Recordias, the Blastos, the frog spawns, the little small zoo garden right behind. Above here is the huge Xenia colony, which is actually growing up to the overflow box already, so I probably need to trim that down. And then even this RBTA, right, it wasn't supposed to be this big when I first got it, but then now it's actually pretty huge. And yeah, I believe that this is a pretty nice view, but I find it's a bit too green. Everything here is green, so I probably want to get a couple more different colors to add in overall to the look of this tank. Favorites that I have here, right, is actually this really small Euphyllia cristata here. So cristatas are very hard to come by. These guys here are the short tentacle torch corals. These guys here are only found in Tonga. And okay, so I can't really get a good picture of it, right, but I'll actually leave a picture down below to show you guys how amazing this coral is in real life. So this is actually golden tentacles with purple tips. It's very similar to like your Hindu gold torch, but these guys are only found in they're only found in Tonga, and they actually have very short stems, and their polyps extension is not that long compared to like the other guys behind. But this is really one of like my favorites right now because of the color. It really gives the very nice Hindu gold torch, but then with the shorter, smaller tentacle variant. But the care level for this guys, right, is going to be a bit different from the rest. Usually you find cristatas in very deep crevices, caves, stuff like that, so they don't really have the same requirement compared to the other torches with the high flow, high light kind of condition. These guys usually thrive pretty much better in low light, low flow conditions. So this is why the torch area, right, I actually put him at the lowest there. So I'll probably want to add in another gold torch in this section over here just to free up this color, but for now this is an amazing piece. And right behind you actually have the really amazing, the Holy Grail torch. So you can see the difference right now between the Holy Grail and the normal green torch. So you guys can see the Holy Grail is actually more yellowish. The tentacles is more yellowish compared to the normal green torch on its left. So really interesting pair over here, which I'll probably want to get a couple more to fill up this area here. I am also planning to get another different color frog spawn. I was actually looking for the purple tip with the green base type, but then I don't really have space right now for frog spawns because these guys actually get pretty huge. So what I'm actually trying to do, right, I'm actually trying to tear down this huge Xenia colony already, and then probably move all these Xenia out and then just leave this whole, just imagine with me, right, this whole area here on top filled with frog spawn. I wonder whether it will look good or not. So leave a comment down below, right, on whether you guys think I should remove all these pest Xenias and then like do like a huge frog spawn colony right above here. So leave a comment down below on what you guys think about it. Well, and then for this side, right, I'm actually loving the red Goni. So ever since I actually adjusted my water parameters, right, the Goni actually extended pretty much a lot more, and as it gets bigger in size, right, the polyp extension actually get a lot more, and they do actually really do prefer high flow though. Last time I used to put them on the other side because previously when they were here, right, they don't really like the stronger flow in this area here, but for now they actually like this area a lot also. The AVs actually do open up much longer in the afternoon, but for now it's pretty late, so they are still pretty close. But as you guys can see, the red Goni, right, this is a beautiful piece, which I was planning to actually get a couple more different red Gonis here and there in this area. This section here, right, is what I want to do. Is like a hammer area over here, which with the couple of different hammer colors. So yeah, but money is another point for hammer. So yeah, I'm still trying to get a couple more of these guys, and you can actually see the torch from this area as well. Another one piece of my favorite is actually this elegance, which has been with me for like, I believe this elegance with me for 3 years already. I got him as a small frag. That's not even a frag, it's like a friend of mine actually cut one piece out for me, and it's pretty interesting though. The skeleton is actually very small, but the flesh is very big. 3 years later, right, this is how big this guy is right now. I actually cannot even show you the back of this coral, but it actually stretches all the way to the back, so it's actually huge. And this little small orange plate here, right, I got it from Patrick, Supreme Corals. He actually gave me a very pretty sweet deal back then when they are actually moving place. So big thanks to Pat for this amazing orange plate here, which I will probably want to give you guys a top-down view of it, but then we'll see how it goes. And also let's talk a little bit about the non-photosynthetic Gorgonian here. So I actually do feed my tank every day. Like every day I'm actually dosing a lot of fauna marine products into this. So I would say if you want to go with non-photosynthetic Gorgonians, right, you really do have to feed your tank a lot. So if you guys want to give it a try, you can try one, but do feed your tank a lot. And I believe we've come to the end of today's video. So it's actually a pretty short one. This is how the overall tank looks like right now. I'm quite happy with the tank. I believe it's pretty filled right now, and there's really not much space for a lot of things already. So I kind of actually do regret getting such a small tank, but well, it's a really nice piece of the ocean in the house right now, and I really love it a lot. So yeah, I'll probably adding a couple more pieces probably by this year or next month probably. We'll see how it goes, I'm still looking for a 24k gold torch. If anybody have a very good piece to let go, right, please do let me know as well. Aside from that, same thing, if you guys like all the videos that we put up for you guys, right, I am actually trying to do a giveaway soon, but due to shipment here and there, the items are not in yet. So stay tuned, keep watching the videos down. I'll give you guys a couple updates on this tank and a few more new tanks coming up. But then like, subscribe, and I will see you guys soon next week.